Okay, so participants, I am here. If you have any questions on this course of Principle of Hydraulic Machines and System Design, we will discuss now. If you have any questions, please write here. I will discuss. Either you may ask me directly, or if you have any problem, then you can text here. If anyone has joined in this, live session, kindly ask your question, or if you have any question, please text here. We will discuss. Okay, so I can see a few questions that you have raised. So I'd like to discuss one by one. Now, the first question is that could you please explain the undesirable effect of negative wall component at the outlet of a reaction turbine? See, this is very important questions I can tell you, but you have to understand why it is important. So at the outlet of the reaction turbine, that is this is the most critical area where pressure might fall and chances are there that cavitation might take place. So if cavitation is expected to occur, and then what will be the effect of negative wall, right? So I have discussed this aspect in the context of palm, that I mean negative wall component, if C theta is negative, then if you can recall that the head developed by the pump is U2 C theta 2 minus U1 C theta 1 by Z. I mean, if I talk about in the context of pump operation, then I mean, for the turbine it will be just opposite. Now, if it is negative, perhaps we may get a higher head developed by the pump, but at the same time what will happen, that the for a given speed of the tangential component, because u is fixed, so what will happen, the relative velocity will increase. If the velocity increases, then pressure will fall, and so by increasing the negative wall component, we are going to invite an undesirable effect which will lead to a decrease in pressure, and cavitation might occur. Rather, I can say the chances of cavitation will be much more. So if you now think about from that perspective again for the case of a reaction turbine, because I can tell you at this point of time that the reaction turbine outlet is the critical area where cavitation might occur. So if you consider the head developed, I mean that is the, I mean you use the Euler equation for the turbine, and if you plug in the value of negative wall component at the outlet, you will find what will be the effect. In particular, you have to find out that for the negative wall component, what will be the effect of the absolute velocity component therein, and if absolute velocity increases, pressure will fall, and that will strengthen the chance of having cavitation therein. Okay, so that you have to check using the mathematical equation that I have derived. What is centrifugal compressor critical speed? For this particular time being, I am telling you the course is Principle of Hydraulic Machines and System Design. You are talking about centrifugal compressor. Compressor is not a hydraulic machine. Compressor is also a fluid machine, but working fluid is not water. So this is not the pertinent question in this forum. Okay. Next question is the specific speed formula. Assignment 8, problem number 7, power taken in watt and N taken as RPM. Why? I think power will be kilowatt and N will be N will be in RPM. Is it correct? So I will definitely look at this part, and rather I will also ask the course TS to look into it. Okay, I do not know what is the meaning of I just want to study by him, and there is no more questions. If anyone has joined in this meeting, kindly raise your questions if you have any. In case you do not have proper access of live discussion, you can text the question here. I would like to discuss. Okay, so Mr. Sadhon Biswas, he is asking one question. Good afternoon. So I have one question related to fluid mechanics. Okay, so although this forum is not for the discussion of fluid mechanics, but I will be happy to give you answer. Kindly text your question. Yes, yes. Kindly write your question. How sky lantern or fly? What is the principle here, sir? So basically, this is the questions you need to go for the aerodynamics. So this is a part of the the particular branch of fluid mechanics. So you have to learn about the aerodynamics, and then you will get the answer. So basically, this is not the I cannot give you in one word answer to your question in one word, but you have to learn the aerodynamics. Then basically uh, probably you are familiar with the word drag and lift. I guess if you have studied the fluid mechanics, then you have studied these drag and lift. And then if you know it, then what you need to know that when this is you know flying, then what is the lift force, what is the drag force, that you have to know. I can suggest you to look at the aerodynamics part wherein you get the answer. So, I mean, again, I'm telling, if you know that your question is how sky lantern are fly. So, if you know that how flights are flying in the sky, what is the basic mechanism of that? If you know that, then from there you can correlate what will be the mechanism of rather behind this sky lantern fly. So you may consult with aerodynamics part. This is not purely from the, I mean, fluid dynamics definitely, but aerodynamics. Yes, yes. So basically, that is what I'm telling. No, this is very basic question. So I mean, uh, to understand the principle, you have to understand the drag, lift, all these things. Then only you'll understand. So since this is not the right forum to discuss all these things, you may write me a mail personally. I will be happy to give you the answer, or I can suggest you to look at the potential flow and the aerodynamics part of the fluid dynamics. Then you will come to know. Okay, so again I'm asking if you have any questions related to this course. I am here to discuss with you all. Either you can write, ask me directly, or you can write in this chat box. I'll be happy to discuss. Okay, so if you do not have any questions, and I can't find that anyone is texting question in the chat box even, so we can wait another 2 minutes and we can wrap up this session. Mr. Shadhan Biswas, the question that you asked me, I'll be happy to give you the answer. So what you can do, this is not the right forum to discuss this question in particular. So you can text me a mail, I will give you the answer. But before that, at least you should learn how birds are flying in the sky. I mean, what is the principle? Then from there, you will be able to correlate why the sky lanterns are flying. Okay, so I can't find any more questions in this session, and I'll be happy to discuss with you all again in the next discussion. But in the meantime, if you have any questions, please write me a mail. And today I'm going to, complete this session. Thank you.